year. Happy 2025. And 2024 was pretty spectacular for me, hence I'm making a 2024 highlight reel. So welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to the vlog. So 2024 was a really happy year for me. I decided after having a pretty crappy 2023 that I really wanted to concentrate on happiness for 2024, and that's exactly what I did. I started out hoping that I would be able to do 366 shorts, so upload one every day of the leap year last year. Didn't quite work out that way, but I did still manage to do quite a few. I think probably over 100 shorts. I purposefully didn't do too many long form videos, just because I knew that time was going to be tight last year. And I did have quite a lot of health issues last year, so mostly around my chronic migraines, but some other bits and bobs which I'll get into later. So I'm just going to share with you the things that really made me happy in 2024 and a little bit about what I'm going to be showing you and bringing to you in 2025. So as I said, 2024, I really wanted to concentrate on finding the little things that make me happy every day. So I was out there and I was searching for things that make me happy. And you know what? It actually turned out it's the simple things in life that have kept me really happy. So as well as my wonderful husband, it's family, friends, and Rocco, who's just laying down here at the moment, my cockapoo. There were lots of other highlights as well, so I'm going to break each one down into some like subject areas, if you like, and just take you through them. So 2024, as I've said, was really concentrating on happiness for me, and a lot of that has to do with my mental health. So I decided to do and lean a little bit more into meditation this year. So I have a couple of apps that I work with. My Peloton app, which I'll get onto in a little bit, that does have the meditations on it to help me sleep, and just to help myself calm and center myself if I feel myself getting overwhelmed at all. And then I also use the Headspace app. I tend to mainly use the Headspace app to help me get to sleep. There's a wonderful thing on it called Delhi Thunderstorm. I don't know what it is, but the sound of rain and thunderstorms just helps me drift off to sleep, so that's quite nice. So I would highly recommend, if you have the funds to be able to do that, then just invest in a meditation app. They usually cost around about £10 a month or so. You probably can get them less than that. I tend to use Headspace because I've got Vitality life insurance, and it comes free with that. Another thing I did was to fulfill a lifelong ambition, even if it was on a cheaper scale, was to get a hot tub. So I ended up getting a Lazy Spa hot tub, which I absolutely love. So one of the things that I found made me really happy in 2024 was to do some exercise. So I'm not the petitest of ladies, but I know that I really enjoy exercise. I enjoy that endorphin rush that they give you afterwards as well. So I actually ended up doing over 5,000 minutes of exercise just on the Peloton alone, and that wasn't just on the bike. It was walking, it was weights, it was yoga, it was meditation, it was a lot of things on the Peloton app. So if you can afford one, I would highly recommend getting one, but I do appreciate they're really expensive. I've had mine now for 4 years and I love it. I have to say I love it. And the app that goes with it, I can take it out with me if I'm going on a walk. I can listen to some motivating music and some you have the instructors basically that can do outdoor walks, runs, etc. as well. So I've absolutely loved it. Another thing that I've really enjoyed, and I only got this in November, is my new Apple Watch. So I had the Apple 3 watch or Series 3 watch before, and I thought, that's okay. I'm getting information that I need from it. But I decided, because I've got Vitality insurance, the health insurance, through my business, I wanted to also upgrade, get the Series 10, and oh my god, such a difference. I get so much more information now. I don't just get my heart rate on there anymore when I'm exercising, etc. I get sleep, I get all sorts of insight into my health, I get blood flow, you name it, there's too many things to go onto it, and I'm sure you can have a look at a Series 10 Apple Watch or any of the other fitness apps and watches that are out there. But I really enjoyed it. I never thought that I would be a spin girl, but after I went and checked out a class a few years ago now at a gym, I absolutely loved it. I thought I would be breathing out my arse, but you know, and there are cases like that when that does happen. So that's 8 miles done in 35 minutes on the bike. Pretty chuffed with myself, feeling the vibe. So kind of still on the theme of exercise would be just to get out and have a walk. But for me, walking is more about my mental health. So if I'm having a really shitty day or feeling really, really overwhelmed, and the best thing I know that I can do for me is to get out, just have a little walk. And if that means that I can get out in nature, which luckily I live very close by to some gorgeous nature, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So one of the things that's really kept me happy this year is this little guy. And you've probably seen lots and lots of shorts and other bits that I put on up on YouTube. So Rocco is absolutely full of character. He knows when I'm filming him and he tries to look away. But honestly, he's brought me so much joy this year. Or sorry, last year. And here's a few clips of his finest moments. What's Donkey done to you? What's he done? Poor Donkey. Poor Donkey. What's Donkey done to deserve that, Rocco? What's he done? What's he done? Huh? What's Donkey done? Donkey's done nothing to you. You're going to give him a headache. So next up for me was nature. I absolutely love getting out in nature. I find it really, really helps to ground me and just to help me kind of, I guess, unwind a little bit. And if I can combine things like nature and travel and walking, exercise, etc. into one, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. So in 2024, I managed to fit in a bit of travel, but the best time that I had was probably 2 trips. First one that I took with my husband when we went to the Cotswolds, and then another one where I went with my besties from my childhood, and we went into the Peak District, and the scenery on both accounts was absolutely amazing, and I just want to share some of that with you now. Hello doggies. Oh, it's a puppy. Stunning views. thing for me in 2024 was going to see my cousin and her family in Chicago. My husband and I had the most amazing time, and if you ever do get the chance to go to Chicago, I would highly recommend it. It's a fabulous place. So we did spend, I think, 3 nights downtown, and we spent 5 nights with my cousin kind of out of town. And I'm just going to share some clips with you now. I did do some long form videos on Chicago, but they just didn't seem to be doing too well, so I decided that I wasn't going to film or upload any more of those, but I'm just going to condense some of those into this now. You will find throughout this video, by the way, that some are in portrait and some are in landscape, so I do apologise that it's a bit of a mix up, but that's what happens when you film shorts and long-term videos.
SF train number 1256 to Chicago Union Station is now arriving. Please step behind the yellow line. SF train number 1256 to Chicago Union Station is now arriving.
done that is by adding activities, amenities, restaurants, etc. to the Riverwalk, basically in hopes that we get people down here, start caring more.
So that's my wrap up, my highlight reel of 2024 done. But what's to come in 2025? Well, I would say more of the same, because there will be some of the things that are similar to what I did in 2024. I will continue on looking out for happiness and finding happiness in everything that I do. I will be sharing more shorts with you, but there's lots of other things that I've got coming for this year as well. There are some other things that I want to do around the house this year. So at the moment we've got a planning application in so that we can get an air source heat pump. And the only reason why we've had to get it through planning, or go through planning anyway, is because we are 4 decibels over the limit for the size of heat pump that we need, because we are not too far from our neighbour's house next door. So there's certain rules and regs around that, but I will share that with you. We might get solar installed. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll do that. Potentially, I'm looking at getting a new car, but I just don't know. I've got a Tesla Model 3 at the moment, which I absolutely love, but it's just proving to be a little bit too small. So I really have to weigh up whether or not I trade it in for a new one. I just don't know, but watch this space. One of the things that was really starting to take off for me towards the end of 2024 was my career. So if you don't know, I work in energy and sustainability, and I have done so for probably about 15 years or so now. Sustainability is my passion, and that's what I've concentrated more on in the last 4 years. But yeah, the last few months it has really kicked off. I have done a lot more learning, a lot more courses, and I'm really genuinely excited to see what happens on my career this year. So anything fun, exciting, whatever, I will share with you. And I do have a big trip coming up in the summer. We are going back to Las Vegas, and then we are also tagging on San Francisco as well. Now, normally those trips I just do with my husband, but this year is extra special because we are celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary this summer, and I'm so excited. I could just burst because it's not just any old trip. We have friends coming with us, which I'm super excited about, and we're renewing our wedding vows, and we're going back to Vegas to do it because that's where we got married last time. I have bought a dress, so I've got some fittings etc. to happen to make that all nice and lovely. And I also really need to concentrate on trying to lose a bit more weight this year. And I'm not saying that you have to lose weight to get into a dress, but I just want to feel healthier within myself. So as of tomorrow, I start Weight Watchers. But yeah, that'll be fun. And if I do find some nice recipes, I'll probably just like make a little short video of them and pop them up there if they're nice and healthy and easy to do. So last year I did invest in a new DJI camera for YouTube. I only really ended up using it for Chicago, but I am planning on using it a lot more this year and to get some much better shots, and so that they're kind of smoother. I have been toying with the last couple of years about getting a drone. I would absolutely love one. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get that or not, but if I do, expect some nice epic scenic shots for when I go out in nature. But first and foremost is, as I said, I'm going to make sure that I do some shorts and some long-term videos, because I really want to grow my subscribers this year. So it really does help me if you like and subscribe to my channel. And to be honest, it really does help when you like a video, because it helps me to understand exactly what it is that you like watching. And also, if you put anything in the comments, I always read all of the comments anyway, and I try to reply wherever possible as soon as I see them and I know they're there. So like I said, the most important thing for me this year is to upload content that I'm proud of. I don't want to just upload any old content just for the sake of uploading content, because that's kind of boring and defeats the object. So you will have purposefully made videos and shorts that I'm going to share with you this year. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, like I said, like and subscribe. I really want to get over 1,000 subscribers this year. I'm almost halfway there now. It's a long slog with YouTube. There's definitely not instant overnight success on it. Well, not for me anyway. But I really want to change that this year. Anyway, that's enough gabba for me now. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.